So you think Alberta market is better than a Toronto market?
I wouldn't say better. So that's where I think it depends on what you're looking for. So, you know,
Okay.
you're looking for turnkey, get in the market, maximum leverage, that type of thing. That's, you know, it's good to go. Ontario market becomes a lot more challenging because of obviously the landlord tenant board here.
Okay.
I know that what turns a lot of people off. That being said, I would argue fundamentally, you know, if you're buying in good areas in Toronto, Hamilton, like anywhere in the GTA, really, if you're buying in good areas, good units, you know, there is a business case to support that long-term equity growth.
Okay.
All right, where you may not be getting 5% down, you might be putting 15% down. But you know, the dollar impact of every, you know, dollar in rent that you increase,
Okay.
you know, goes a lot further in terms of valuation.
Okay.
So a commercial property is valuated based on something called the cap rate.
Yes.
All right. So, you know, in markets like Toronto, you're seeing between a 4.5 to 5 cap.
Okay. Which is good or bad?
I mean, from a cash flow standpoint, it means you're going to have less cash flow. From a valuation standpoint, it means every dollar you increase, your valuation goes that much further.
Okay.
So it really, I think ultimately to answer your question, like in one sentence, it depends on what your goal is with your investment.
Okay.
If you're looking for cash flow heavy plays, like proper, you're probably looking in either tertiary markets in Ontario
Okay.
or markets like Alberta. If you're looking for more predictable equity growth, Toronto is probably a good bet.
Okay.
Now, I've heard people who love and hate Toronto. They love Toronto because they believe in the long-term fundamentals of the city and they like where it's going, you know, on a macro level. And then they hate Toronto because of the cost is so high versus the rent you're going to get.
Okay.
So I think it just, you know, really matters on what you're looking for. The other factor to consider is, you know, do you want to manage properties at a distance? I have seen investors in all markets, in all asset classes make money. So it really boils down to how much cash you have to work with and what your goals are.